our channel members Marco Cadrana, Alfredo Jr., and maybe tomorrow for being a part of our memberships. Join memberships. Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. And we're on our British Grand Prix qualifiers. So we're going to be entering into the qualifiers here and take a look at how the qualifier is going to be like. We got information that we were having sprint qualifiers as it was in the top corner of the game. So our first 5 race. Alright, so 5 lap race for Silverstone for the first one. So it's going to be 4 or 5 lap races for the sprint qualifiers. So we're looking at a 5 lap race for Silverstone. Alright, now can we get 5 laps on hard tires on Silverstone? Not too sure. Let's go test this out. We're on our fast pit time setup. You want to use your GP setup. I'm just going to test this out because either way I'm not going to be needing to score all 5 points. So I'm just going to test out qualifying round so you guys can get a look at how it goes. All right, let's go. So 39% wetness. Let's just go with our drivers. You want to see how it looks. 5 laps on Silverstone. We're going to see if it's going to be raining. How qualifying is going to look with our fast pit time setup, and then we can move from there. Is there going to be a qualifying lap for the qualifying race? I guess so. We'll wait and see. Remember to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get this video up to 100 likes. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. We're trying to go for 100 likes on each of our videos as of now. So even if I don't say it, we're trying to get 100 likes. Alright. Nice qualifying from Kimi there. Sainz came back in there in the back. So it's 4 laps. So we're going to do 1 stop here. So we're going to do 2 laps and then come back to pit and boost for 2 laps. Let's see how much lap of fuel we've got. So we got 5 laps of fuel. Oh. So why are we starting on? Oh, so it's bipolar weather, and the game actually put us on soft tires instead of putting us on the wet tires that we selected to start on because of the bipolar weather. All right, so let's see if we can boost for 5 laps for now. So it's 4 laps. It was showing 5 laps, but this race is going to be 4 laps on Silverstone here. Let's see if we can boost for the entire 4 laps. Now here comes the rain. Heavy rain coming next, so we should go to pit into wet tires for the next one, because heavy rain is going to be really fast. The track is going to full up, 50% wetness when that heavy rain comes really fast. We're currently on the 2nd lap, and it's going to be 4 laps, 2 to 2, and not 5 laps as it said on the screen. So once again, it comes right back down to adapting. You have to learn to adapt to your races. Doesn't matter the changes. Just have something prepared in your mind so you can adapt. Alright, so that number 3 is going to get slowed as that heavy rain is going to come in now. Alright, so Kimi, the rival Kimi there. 2 seconds in the pits and we're out of there in our wet tires, boosting to the finish. It's a lot of jam up in the pit lane there, but we got out. We managed to get out. So all of those that are on wet tires, soft or wet tires, are going to start getting slowed. 14 seconds to sun, but we're not going to go back to the sun. It should reach up to 100% by the time, so we should be able to finish the race. Still have 1 lap of fuel remaining to boost. So the fuel consumption here is pretty decent. We're about to cut down to conserve anytime here. There we go. and we'll just conserve to the finish from there on our wet tires. The track is going to dry out, but you see the rival Danny Ricciardo went for hard tires, and he's going for the entire 4 laps. So the one stop can do very well here to go for 4 laps straight off. But because we wanted to start on soft tires, we did not want to conserve any of this 4 laps. We wanted to boost all of it. So we got a good finish in the end. Back down to rain. And yeah, great finish, 2-5. Cut him down so he does not run out of fuel. He did run out anyways. All right, so that was nice, 4 laps. However, the graphics at the front was saying different, and the starting of the race was showing us wet tires, and we selected our wet tires, and then it gave us dry tires. That was good on Hutch to not put us on wet tires, and then the rest of the pack on soft tires. So that was a fair race, I would say. You see those guys on hard tires doing 1 stops. And there goes the 1 stop guys. Danny Ricciardo, Verstappen on the power level setup, while we were on a fast pit time setup. So the fast pit time setup looks nice for the sprints, as it's going to be 1 laps. So it makes sense to use your fast pit time if you want for your sprint races. All right, so we have Sri in our league this week. There he is right there. That player, I'm hoping not to get into a final round with Sri. He's going to be scoring perfect. All right, we have Kevin again. All right, so this qualifying round looks nice. All right, so this one is going to be 10 to 37 degrees. Let's jump in and see how much laps is it. So this one says, it did not say the amount of laps. Oh, so it wasn't the amount of laps, it was the amount of races. Okay, so let's jump in and see how much laps it's gonna be. So Silverstone did not say how many laps, it was saying 1 to 5 races, and I was saying that's the laps. Okay, my bad there. All right, so it was 1 to 5 races and not how many laps. So it was a 4 lap race. So they're going to be a mixture of 4 and 5 lap races, from what I heard. So I guess on tracks, that is 7 laps, we're going to get 4 lap races, and for tracks that are 8 laps, we're going to get 5 lap races. Let's see what we get here for Bahrain. 27 degrees in qualifying, and then off to the sprint. Decent qualifiers from our fast pit time setup. My fast pit time setup is not a weak setup, so yeah, so 5 laps for regular tracks with 8 laps, and 4 laps for 7 lap races. I wonder how much laps would it be on Spa. That would be interesting to know how much laps it will be on Spa. And then how much laps would it be on we're gonna go for soft tires for 2 laps and then come back to soft tires and boost the finish. How much laps it's gonna be on the Red Bull rig. That would be interesting to know. Alright, so 32 degrees, we're not holding back. We're boosting again straight to the finish, non-stop. So you don't need to do any form of conserving here, as we can boost to the finish. The fuel consumption allows that for you to boost straight directly to the finish. And as you see, we're going to run out on the last lap there. Kimi and Sainz has good fuel management, so if you have drivers with better fuel management, then I guess you want to make sure you got those drivers on with those good fuel management. We're going for 2 laps, and we're going to come back to soft tires again and boost to the finish. Or we could come back to hard tires, or we could conserve 1 lap and then boost 2 lap on those soft tires. Alright, so we're coming back to pit now. Come on guys, go make up some position. Get out there. What are these guys on? So 2 on hard tires. I doubt those hard tires are gonna go to pit. You want to come back on softs. Want to be on the fastest tires, and you can see the temperatures are coming down. We could cut down to conserve right about here and do an extra lap and then boost from the 3rd. Alright, what I'm going to do is go to pit with Kimmy, and I'm going to do the extra lap with Carlos. And then we're going to come back to pit with Carlos here. We're going to cut down to conserve with Kimmy here for 1 lap, and then we're going to boost 2 laps. Alright, so best to use to adapt. It's best when you can adapt, as I always say. Alright, so we're going to just allow Science to conserve his way into pit. We might can do a late pit here, but he does not have the tire management to do so. So let's just let him conserve into pit. Then we're going to boost Kimmy from about there. Those guys on hard tires, they're going to the end. Don't look like they're stopping anytime soon. So we're good to boost to the finish now with both our drivers. Who's up ahead? Alright, so we have Gasly, Hamilton, and Verstappen on hard tires. They're going to have to run 0 tires if they're going to make those tires to the finish. The temperatures have come down, so they might be able to go to the finish. But let's see. Alright, so they should go to pit. Alright, so they're running 0 tires. Definitely running 0 tires, so we can hunt them down and pick them off once they go 0 tires. Let's cut Kimmy down so he does not run out of tires. He's already in the lead. And then we'll just let Sainz go by and hunt them down. And this should be a 1-2 for us. We want Kimmy to have tires when they're out. Who's this? Alright, so Bottas has tires. He's holding up Sainz. Alright, let's boost by him here. Cut down. Boost up Kimmy now. He's out of tires. And we'll just cruise off. There we go. We'll take that. 2nd and 3rd. We'll take that. Bottas had tires, so he went to pit and get his tires changed. So you could do 5 laps and see Gasly there. Was that Gasly? Bottas. So they went to pit. They didn't do 5 laps. Let's look at the track, the debriefing screen. We'll examine from there. Yeah, so Verstappen did an entire 5 laps on his set of tires. Vettel also did 5 laps. Sainz did 4 and then go to pit to 1. And the rest of the pack did a 2-3. And I did 3-2. Russell also did a 3-2, so that was great. Nice power level setup again. And the fast pit time setup again proved to be very strong in qualifying here. You don't want to be using your fast pit time setup for your opening round or your duels. It can go south very quickly. All right, but this sprint, I'm loving the sprints. It's really nice. Sprints is really nice here. All right. Oh, I forgot to turn down the music so I could insert the background music. So we're not going to have background music in this one because I forgot to turn down the music. Oh, wait, let me check for a race crate real quick. I think we wanted 1 point, so we should have gotten that race crate from that first race. And let's jump back in for our final race of the video, and then we're gonna just let the remaining races sit for later on. Then we'll pick our spot way down at the bottom, following with the GP strategy. If you do not know what the GP strategy is, You can look it up. Just type in F1 Manager GP strategy and you'll see my video on the GP strategy, and you can check that out. It clearly explains the GP strategy, all you need to know. I might make a brand new one for F1 Clash GP strategy, but that's coming out soon. Remember to smash that like button if you have made it to this portion of the video and you haven't already. Smash that like button. Also remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for all your support. We're almost at 11k subs. It's going to be epic. We're going to be giving away legendary crates. And yeah, can't believe we're almost at 7k subs. Yep. Alright, so this is a 4-lap race on the Yas Marina circuit. And we're going to do the same. Go soft tires, we're boosting 2 laps and then come back and boost 2 laps to finish. And see if we can pick up some position from there. Rival also going for full soft tires, not going for hard tires. Anyone on hard tires, those guys on hard tires, they're going to go to the end. They're not going to go to pit at all. The temperatures are nice and low. So it's just a matter of drivers on these softs trying to make their way through the pack, get aggressive, pick off some positions like Carlos Sainz is doing here. Kimi is also doing well so far, as we're going to be boosting for the entire 4 laps, boosting to finish. Alright, so no need to do any form of cutting down or conserving or any of that. You just need to boost your drivers, get up to the top as fast as you can, and go to the finish from there. So let's put in our go to pit orders. We're going to go to pit now for our pit stop to our soft tires. We've created a nice amount of distance. We've picked up a nice amount of positions. See Sainz almost up to first place. Kimi now up to 6. Let's see. Some of them are on softs, some are on hards. As long as we pick off those on hards, we should be good. Because those are on software, we'll have to go to pit. Go, go, go. So fast pit time seems to be very, very nice to use here, as you will be gaining a lot of positions, especially when you make your pit stop. You'll be getting the jump on a lot of drivers. All right, so we have only Leclerc up ahead on soft tires, Vettel also, so they're going to go to pit. So they are free stops, they are free overtakes. The rest of the pack we'll have to work through and get the overtake done on them. We're about to go on low fuel. This one seems to be more fuel consuming. So a lot of fuel have been consumed more on this race than on previous races. Yeah, the fuel consumption on this one was not the best compared to the other races. But we'll cruise and we'll take our finishing spot. You could go hard tires and just boost to the finish, or you'll have to manage those hards if you go hard tires. You can't just boost to the finish on those hards if you're going to go with hards. You'll have to manage them so you don't run out of tires. But we'll take it. It's a great finish, top 10 for both our drivers, 38 points. Awesome race. Alright, so I'm liking the sprint qualifiers, nice and quick. Video is under 20 seconds, but then yeah, it's gonna be more than 20 seconds, but yeah, really awesome. Alright, so that was a great event, sprint. I'm loving it. So also, I should have mentioned earlier, so Hutch is going to be determined if they're going to make this a game mode based off of your guys wanting it, or if you love it or not, your feedback. So make sure to give them your feedback on what you think of sprint qualifying, overall what you think of sprint races. If it's a nice feature, they're also considering making longer races, so make sure you send those feedbacks to them via support. All right, so if you're here in this portion of the video, Really appreciate you for all your support. Use code word support to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. And I have some big news coming. Talks on that PS5 is going well. Looks like we might be getting it. So yeah, that's the big news. We might be getting a PS5 in a few days. All right. So that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.